I never cared about Porsches. I thought they were boring looking because they never change. When we first talked about getting the franchise, I'm like, oh, maybe I should drive the current models. It was the weirdest thing. I almost overnight became a Porsche guy. It's like when you get it, you get it. When I was growing up, you basically, every 2 years, took what the car was and threw it away and started with something new. But with Porsche, it was about perfecting something over decades, over generations. Once you actually experience it and drive it, it's like, oh, now I know what they're talking about. That's how I fell in love with Porsche. But I realized that something I had already done could cost us everything. Porsches have style, pedigree, and speed. For those of us that love and are passionate about Porsche, it doesn't matter which one you own or if you own one at all. In this community, all are welcome. Join us as we delve into the heart of Porsche culture, where every story is as unique as the cars themselves. I'm Beau Boeckmann, and this is My Porsche Story. All I heard is Porsche is very strict about their dealership. We actually got the letter of intent from Porsche, and we had put together this kind of wild idea to do something a little different when we took on the franchise. Working with my Imagineer friend, Eddie Sato, we thought that we could do what we called the Wonderground and actually bring the Porsche Museum and put it underneath our dealership and cut a giant 14 by 14 hole right in the floor of the dealership and put some glass so we could drive over there so you can look down into this Porsche Museum and really kind of immerse yourself into the Porsche history and into the Porsche world. Pitching a concept like this was quite risky as it broke from the norm with Porsche. That's all I heard is you got to do it exactly the way that they do it. They're not going to give an inch. You just got to kind of give in because they're not going to listen to anything else. I always grew up with, we only drive what we sell. My mom and dad and our whole family lived by this example. But once we got the letter of intent, to me, that was permission that I could buy a Porsche. My family heritage on my dad's side is German. In fact, the Boeckmanns came from the Stuttgart area in 1879 directly to Los Angeles. So there was a lot of pride in our family for a German heritage, even though he wasn't born there. So I got a thing for purple. I've always if there was a purple edition of a car, I would drive it. So came across this Amaranth 993, which is this gorgeous purple. It was just like, oh, that looks amazing. I love classic cars, and I love custom cars. So the most outrageous custom of the day, and still probably today, was RWB with Nakai-san. I remember just reading about how controversial he was, and people were really pissed off at his builds. He'd cut off the fenders and making these super wide bodies and slant with custom wheels and this, really outrageous wing. It's, kind of, I don't know, probably the weirdest Porsches out there, which is, right up my alley. I grew up at Galpin when we were doing the wildest customs that you could imagine, and that's something I took on, and I started customizing cars and doing them for our calendars.
All right, let's do this.
I did Pimp My Ride for a few years. So for me, doing something outrageous is like is what I dig. Doing something outrageous is what I love. I contacted RWB. Nakai-san flew out. We did it in the back of gas.
My favorite color is purple.
When you see an artist work, it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch the process. The first thing he does is just gets out this like saw and just like tearing the car apart. He's an artist. He actually gave me the saw, and he's like, here, you can finish one of them. And I'm like, oh, geez, that's what I was a little worried, like I'd screw it up, but luckily I didn't do it too bad.
There you go. There you go.
I think a lot of people might have been freaked out that someone's taking a saw to their car, but I thought it was rad. It was cool, man. The whole community actually came out. I mean, people were just showing up to watch him build this car. It was like 3 days and he was done. And the last thing is he puts that sticker on the top, Rough World, and then he actually comes in and signs it like an artist should. When I first saw it, I'm like, geez, this is amazing. I mean, it's incredibly impressive. So then the Porsche executives are coming out and I'm thinking, oh geez, like this isn't gonna go well. It wasn't like I would worry we'd lose the franchise. It was more of like losing respect. Like, oh geez, what did we do with these guys? And then everything's like an uphill battle. They're looking at you like that you don't get it. And I'm like, oh man, they're taking a chance on this Ford dealer. We hadn't had like a brand like Porsche. I was legitimately like freaking out, like how's this gonna go? And I'm like playing it in my head, and what am I gonna say? I'm showing around gas and our history of galvanizing. So we walk back and there's the RWB. And I'm like, oh, and this is my car. And they're like, this is so cool, I love it. I'm like, what? I was like shocked because they absolutely like dug it. They thought it was cool. They love the idea of custom Porsches. I had no idea how open-minded they were. And that's what I think has been one of the most surprising things about Porsche. When you're at the top of your field, a lot of times people let it get to their heads and companies let it get to their heads, but with Porsche, they kept that humility. The people there care about cars, but they have fun with it too. Porsche, it fit into everything that Galpin's about and everything that my family's been about. And it was also kind of fun that my middle name's Ferdinand. You can feel the soul of a car. You can see and understand the love that's been in it. If someone's truly passionate and they're doing it from their heart instead of from their head, I think it goes to show if you are always trying to please other people, a lot of times you miss. But when you just do something out of pure passion and something that you love, that's what people appreciate. And it's been, for us, like this incredible blessing to become part of the Porsche family. The vibes are so positive and so fun and so good. I couldn't imagine doing anything that is more fun than this. I love it.